Hello guys, it is I, Jerry the Hero. So, you may be wondering, what are we doing here? Like, this isn't my team. That's right, this is actually the Kamloops Karrablast. This is the Kamloops Karrablast team, aka Noah. That's gonna be our first opponent of this league. And as you can see, he has Excadrill, Hippowdon, Rotomosh, Heliolisk, Mandibus, and Scolipede. His A-tier core is very scary. Sandrush Excadrill's natural check is Rotomosh, and he has it. It has really nice synergy, and it's backed by Mandibus and Heliolisk, and then speed control via Scolipede because of speed boost and then baton pass. How amazing is that? And then moving down here to his C tier picks, we have Gastrodon, Minior, and Mega Steelix and his Mega to work with Sandforce, so he's gonna be hitting very hard. Minior can set up a Shell Smash and then sweep. And it definitely has the stats to work with it. And then Gastrodon is very bulky, has a very nice HP stat, and Storm Drain prevents it from being too weak, because it could easily switch it into a water type move, and it also gets Sand Force to get hit super hard and work with Hippowdon. And then his D tier picks, we have Kecleon, Malamar, and Quillfish. I've used Kecleon before. Kecleon is a very scary mon if used properly. It's also its special defense stat is insane. Jesus Christ, it is so good. Kecleon is definitely a must pick, and it gets protein. Scary stuff. And then we have Malamar, who gets contrary superpower, but it's quite limited in what it can run, because it only gets superpower, knockoff, Zen Headbutt, and probably Poison Jab for fairy types. That's if it runs an Assault Vest set. And next up we have Quillfish. Okay, only sets of spikes. That's about it. It kind of sucks. It's poop. And we have Chatot and Aaron. Yeah, those are his E tier picks. That's Noah's team. There's quite a few things I'm very scared of, and other things that I'm also kind of scared of. But that's okay because we prepped for Noah. So we're gonna go take a look at what I brought. First up, we have Primarina. Um, we have Lefties, Torrent, Sparkling Aria, Moonblast, Energy Ball, Psychic, 252 HP, 200 defense, 56 special attack, and a bold nature. Now you may be wondering, what is up with these EVs for defense and HP? Well, the thing is, as you can see, Primarina's defense stat is not that good. 74 is it's kind of bad, and its HP stat doesn't really help. So I invested on max HP, max defense, so it can tank at least one hit from Excadrill, Scolipede, Mega Steelix, +2 Malamar, and possibly even Minior. And I have enough special attack investment to Oko, Excadrill, Scolipede, Gastrodon, Minior, non-assault vest Malamar, and Quillfish via Psychic. It's also enough to 2-hit KO physically defensive Hippowdon, physically defensive Rotomosh, Mandibuzz, and Mega Steelix. However, it is still walled by Kecleon, especially defensive Rotomosh. It's still 2-hit KO'd by Excadrill and Scolipede, and both of them outspeed. That's why we have Sparkling Aria for stab. It hits super effectively against all of these ground types that Noah has. Noah has a lot of ground types. And then we have Energy Ball for Gastrodon, and just destroys it, and Psychic for Scolipede, and that also destroys it, because Scolipede's special defense stat is poo-poo garbage. Next up, we have Dhelmise. Boy, oh boy. Dhelmise will put in some work here with Choice Band, Steel Worker, Power Whip, Rapid Spin, Anchor Shot, Earthquake, 248 HP, 248 attack, and 8 special defense. Noah does not have fire types. Noah lacks fire type, which works in my favor. It really does, cause now I have a little big check to him. Um, it can Oko Rotom Wash, it can Oko Hippowdon, it can Oko Excadrill, it can Oko Heliolisk, Gastrodon, Minior, Kecleon, and Quillfish. That is a lot of mons. Even after Intimidate, it can still Oko them. Even after Burn, it could still seriously dent them because it's attack stat is just beyond amazing. Look at that thing. It's scary. It's a really good spin blocker, even though it still kind of gets 2-hit KO by Excadrill. It prevents it from using rapid spin, and then it can just remove any hazards that Noah stacks up, and it can even Oko them. It has a really good defensive typing that Noah kind of struggles with, because he only has about one Mon that can really hit me super hard. Probably two, because Protein Kecleon, that's quite a big threat right there. But it's still seriously dented by Excadrill, Minior, Malamar, and even Heatwave Chatot of all things. But we have other things for those, and now we have McNugget. This thing just completely walls Chatot. It's like my main Chatot wall. But seriously though, don't sleep on the HP stat at all, because look at that bulk, and especially even though it sets up Sandstorm, I'm just gonna be tanking hits for days. Sturdy prevents me from being O-code, allowing me to set up rocks. The slow speed allows for slow pivot on any non-ground type, and I can even set up weather and then pivot out. And then thanks to my low HP, I can use Pain Split, and then I can dent any incoming foe, which is very, very nice. That's pretty much all I can do. It's not... I love Nose Pass, but that's literally all it does. Is set up rocks, possibly hurt something, maybe set up weather, and then Volt Switch. I'll review why we have Sunny Day. Not only does it counter the sand weather that he has, but it has something else. Next up, we have Beware with Assault Vest, Fluffy, Facade, Hammer Arm, Shadow Claw, Ice Punch, 84 HP, 252 attack, 52 defense, 120 special defense with an adamant nature. Now Beware is going to be putting in a lot of work, because the main thing with Beware is that Noah has no fire types and he has a lot of steel types. Fluffy doubles damage done by fire types, and thanks to the lack of fire types, I'm going to be tanking hits for days. I can tank a hit from literally anyone, barring Mold Breaker, Excadrill, which by then I'm going to be taking some damage, but still be tanking them fairly decently. And then just Oko it back with Hammer Arm. It's just so good. And I have Facade for my main stab, because I know Rotom Wash is going to be carrying Will-O-Wisp, but he does bring it. And then Will-O-Wisp is going to power up my Facade, and I'm going to be hitting super hard now. Shadow Claw is there, so I can deal with Kecleon just in case it Shadow Sneaks. But unfortunately, it is still easy to wear down, even with the Assault Vest and with Fluffy. It's gonna be easy to wear down. It has no reliable recovery. It's unfortunate it doesn't get Drain Punch. It's walled by physically defensive Gastrodon, but we have so much right for Gastrodon. We really do. And if Noah brings Gastrodon, I'll really question it, because I have so much for Gastrodon. I really do. Next up, we have Bobbert Ross, aka Smeargle, with Focus Sash, Own Tempo, Taunt, Sticky Webs, Explosion, and Spore. Max attack, max speed, adamant nature. Now you may be wondering, why am I not running max? Why am I not Jolly? Well, you see, despite Noah's team being quite having that speed, I outspeed most of his walls. He has no grass types, and yeah, I can Spore whatever I want, then Taunt whatever I want, barring Mandibuzz, because Mandibuzz is the only thing that can deal with this. But even then, I can set up sticky webs, then explode. That's why I have explosion, because he doesn't have a ghost type either. It allows me for a safe explosion, even though he has a lot that can easily take that explosion. He has nothing for explosion. And finally, my last member of this team, Houndoom, with a flash fire, so it can switch in flamethrower, dark pulse, sucker punch, and will-o-wisp. 8 attack, 258 special attack, and 252 speed in a rash nature. Thanks to sticky webs, it outspeeds most of Noah's Pokemon, barring Excadrill and Scarf Rotom Wash. Sandrush Excadrill to be exact. And for some reason, we managed to get the sun up. Noah has no switch-ins. He really does not. It's gonna be hitting so hard. No fighting types. I don't think he even has a fairy type. I don't think Noah has a fairy type. Yeah, Noah does not have a fairy type. He only has about... Yeah, the lack of fairy type makes Dark Pulse. The lack of fighting types as well. Dark Pulse is just going to be hitting whatever it wants. And it's going to be hitting it really hard. Oh gosh, because of solar power. I think that's the name of the ability. And then Flame Boosted. Sun. Solar power. Jesus Christ. Sucker Punch. And then Willow. If I catch anything switching in, like I predict the switch in, something's gonna get burned. Noah's not gonna like that. Even with its somewhat decent bulk, 70, 90, 90, that's Mega Houndoom, not regular Houndoom. It's still kind of easy to wear down because Noah's team is quite the wall-breaking team. But Will-O-Wisp will help me out there, which is why I'm running Rash Nature instead of the other one, the opposite of Rash. I think it's Naive. I don't care. But yeah, that is my team for Noah. He is gonna struggle quite a bit against Naughty Bear here. But at the same time, having to switch in, trying to figure out what I want to switch in is gonna be a bit of an issue. But that's okay, as long as we manage to take down its Weather Setter, I think we got this in the bag. And that's it. That's my team for Noah. I wait for his battle whenever we do that. Maybe soon. Maybe today. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows?